Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers third-party review. In today's video, thanks to the guys at TF Direct, I'm taking a look at the CG-03, the third offering from the guys over at Robot Hero. Now this is their oversized version of MP11SW, done in those gorgeous MP6 colours. Like all Robot Hero products, they come in this amazing brown packaging, only identified by the lettering on the front. So make sure you get this from a reputable e-tailer, because you could be getting anything inside that big brown box. Skywarp comes firmly placed inside his clamshell. I like the Robot Hero clamshells. Now before we go from package to play, you just have to extend and separate these legs. He is compressed to save on shipping costs, which is a win-win. So just fold down those feet and open up the heel spur sections on both sides and just fold over the wing sections. Attach the ball-mounted machine guns on either side. Oh, you have to press firmly because Skywarp has some big ball joints. And here we have him all ready for play. And doesn't he look fabulous? I love what Robot Hero do with these figures, giving us this paint scheme. And if you notice that Yes Model are following suit, they're also giving us all of these repaints in the MP11 mold, using those gorgeous MP3, 4, 5 or whatever they were, all the earlier MP Envisions. And this is a really good look for Skywarp. I can pretty much guarantee that our beloved Mr. Few is going to want one of these gorgeous figures in his collection. I mean, let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, what is not to love? We've got this really gorgeous deep purple there, and you've got the detailing all the way over the body. What an incredible looking figure. Now, accessory wise, it's come with a black pilot as opposed to the Dr. Arkfeel that the original MP6 came with, and he also comes with the Megatron gun clasp done in the black again, but he doesn't come with an actual Megatron gun. And we also get the additional head sculpt as well. This is more of the Starscream smirk, I believe, as opposed to the Skywarp snarling face. I believe the MP6 had, it was slightly different to the Starscream face from what I can remember. It was a slightly different expression. It wasn't exactly the same, contrary to popular belief. Now, I won't apply these stickers in this mode. I'll wait until he's in his jet mode. It will make my life a little bit easier, but as you can see, they literally just peel off and they separate as you need to, unlike the Yes models where you peel off the back layer, then you stick it on, and then you peel off the top layer, leaving the sticker attached to the figure. Here he is alongside his Seeker brethren thus far. I also have CG-04 Thundercracker, all poised and ready to go. He should be the next video in this Robot Hero saga. I do love that green screen. I kind of see him as a different character though, just a kind of more of a generic Seeker. Skywarp should have always been in charge, in my opinion. And just to clarify, I have dug out the additional heads. They have just repainted that kind of smirk face. There isn't a snarl like we get with the original MP06. And for a quick scale comparison, here he is alongside the MPP10 and the Kubenbao Oversized Bumblebee. They do look good together. Very, very excited for the Weijang Megatron, which is actually up for pre-order now at TF Direct, and the Weijang Oversized Ironhide. Now, I haven't got the Sideswipe in hand, the one that Tanaka Tony did. It's a nice figure, but I can't help but feel it doesn't really scale as well with these guys as I would have liked, and I really am looking forward to the Robot Hero version of Soundwave as well. I pray that it's done in this scale. Now, I have seen some reports that people have got hold of this figure and he's a bit of a wobbly mess. Now, I'm not really sure where they are sourcing their figures. I know they're getting them earlier than most stores, but I don't think that's always the case. Unfortunately, this, in essence, is a KO figure, and you always run the risk with a KO. Mine is pretty good. It's definitely not perfect, though. Mine does have a bit of a wibbly wobbly head. That's not anything that's completely untoward. That's just a matter of me tightening up that ball socket, putting a little something over it. Let's try the smirking head. The smirking head's actually a heck of a lot tighter on that joint there. While we're talking about joints, let's cover the articulation. As you can see, it is ball mounted, so we can look up, down, we can go left and right. We do get a squidgy head, so it can fit through the back section here during transformation. Coming down to the arms, they are on a ratchet, come out to the side on a friction joint. Again, nothing untoward there. The chest section does not even remotely bobble because Robot Hero included little buttons here which allow the chest section to actually slide and tab in, securing this section completely into place. We actually get a pretty nice waist wiggle there. It's maybe a little bit loose, but there's still more movement there than we get with most of the official Seekers. We get the upper bicep rotation, we get a double jointed elbow, we get the rotation on the fist, we get 1, 2, 3, 4 individually articulated fingers. They are pinned through the base so they can't spread, and we do get 1, 2 points of articulation on all of those. We get a ball jointed thumb. Unfortunately, that is the only joint on the thumb. Coming down to the legs, we have these hip skirts and we have the front skirts there. Legs can come this far forwards, that far backwards. We do get an upper thigh rotation, and we do get the Seeker double jointed knee, which we never really can benefit from thoroughly because of all of this leg kibble. Coming down to the feet, this section can rotate, we can go forward and backwards, and the same with the heel section. We do get a bit of up and down motion there, and we do get the rotation on these rear thrusters. And like most Seekers, if we just pop up the chest section, we do get the breast rockets as well. Here we have him alongside the Yes model, Skywarp, and the Kubenbao. I'm going to fall apart every time you touch me, Skywarp, but don't worry, he's armless. It's just fantastic to see that there's 3 completely different purples being used on all of these figures. Now, the Kubenbao is kind of based on the same version. It's based on the MP06 paint scheme, but Robot Heroes, that's just so much more vibrant and bold. Right, the transformation for Skywarp is absolutely no different to any of the other Seekers in this series, so I won't show it, but I will include a link to all of my Robot Hero figure reviews thus far, and they do include a transformation sequence. But during this transformation, I will just highlight the fantastic metal runner section that Robot Hero introduced when making this mold, and the ridiculously large pin there to secure the torso into place to avoid any shakeage problems. And this section here, the whole lot is done in die cast. And here we have him all transformed up into a very gorgeous, sleek black jet. That's an amazing look for Skywarp. I actually prefer that to his now kind of more common MP11SW paint scheme. Like all of the Seekers, we do get the nose cone, which can be pulled forward, and we get the radar dish underneath. We get the cockpit, which can be lifted up, and we can bring in our pilot and just slide him down like so. I've heard that some people have had a problem with this section on the front being loose. I mean, as you can see, it's pretty solid. It clicks in nicely on there. My flappy bits are a little bit loose. Other than that, I mean, that's just me kind of really stretching to pick flaws. We do get the air brake system. We get the ability to move these sections up and down on a nice ratchet joint. And of course we can move the thrusters at the back there. I would like some flame effects. Is anybody able to do those? I just want something, or like some wind jet kind of sections there, so we can have these flying. And we do get the chance to move these sections up and down. Of course we get some landing gear done in die cast with a really brilliant bright white. And we get the sections at the back here with wheels on as well. Gorgeous. And here we have the stickers fully applied to him. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I really like those. I think it's kind of ruined that kind of look. I don't know, I liked him kind of sleek and black, and they feel a little bit cheap in comparison. But what do you guys think? As far as scale goes, we know that this is a big guy. Now, I'm not sure if you are all aware, but in my opinion, these oversized Seekers look absolutely fabulous squared off against the regular Autobot Masterpiece cars. I think that scale is nigh on perfect. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Do you like what Robot Hero is doing with these oversized Seekers? Are they using the right, correct paint schemes in your opinion? And do we need more of these oversized figures? I mean, if they give us an oversized Soundwave, personally, I will jump for joy. I love these oversized MP style figures, but storage is always a problem for people. I mean, where do you put these big guys in your collection? I really like the jet modes for these. I think they look incredible scaled with the Autobot cars, but it's an expensive purchase if you're just buying it for its jet mode. In my opinion, if it's just the jet you want, you may be better to buy and kind of a scaled up model kit as opposed to these figures. But if you want a good, fun, oversized, robust figure done to a very high standard, then Robot Hero figures are definitely for you. On my scale of 0 to MPP10, these guys are definitely up there with a score of 8 or 9. Skywarp, I think, is probably my favourite to date. Thank you all for watching. I've included a link to Skywarp and Thundercracker in the description below over at the TF Direct site. And on the side here, I've included a link to the Robot Hero playlist from myself and the CG-03 Skywarp. Until next time, goodbye.